Round continues, and we still have another one after this.
Oh no! Street justice in the middle of the air!
Tony Gunn mouthing off now. Uh-oh.
And Gunn's not gonna sit around and take that. Oh no!
What? What happened?
Justin's move has been eliminated via disqualification.
Oh wow! And we've got a demon on the way to the ring!
I knew it was just a matter of time before something like this happened.
Dimes has had street justice from the top rope and a kill shot from the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
And Amon is just picking the bones here.
And now it's gonna be STH straight to hell from Satan's favorite sinner. It's smooth with street justice on the demon.
Disqualification, disqualification.
We're spilled back into the ring here. We've got officials that have cleared the back. Chaos has erupted here on OVW Television. Look at Dimes just scratching, just crawling with everything in the pit of his soul, trying to get to his feet. Kill shot! Kill shot!
No, Dimes cutter! That's the Dimes cutter! Changemaker! It's over!
And Dimes survived! Can you believe what this kid went through?
He went through hell and high water to defend the championship, taking a kill shot from Tony Gunn before hitting the Changemaker on Amon. And once again,
the heart of a champion from Dimes.
I ain't never gonna stop, it's running through my veins. Underneath the neon lights, they all call my name. Welcome to the show. Do you really wanna know? Take it all you're giving and I'm never gonna go. Whoa, baby, welcome to the show.
Hello everyone and welcome into Davis Arena. Gilbert Coursey joined alongside Dr. Manbeast, Ted McNaylor, and the East End villain Josh Ashcraft. Guys, we are pressing our way to the next big event. It is Run for the Ropes. We're wrestling at the waterfront on April the 26th, part of the Kentucky Derby Festival, brought to you by Kroger's Festival, 6 o'clock bell time, Doc.
One of my favorite events. I cannot wait for next Friday, Gil.
Which we will see in this hour what's to come next Friday. And we kick things off with the first title defense of our new OVW Southern Tag Team Champions.
You know, King's Ransom have done everything they can to get the belts, but after running into Cash Flo last week, can they hang on to them?
Who has Cash Flo found to stand by his side? The Southern Tag Team titles are on the line. Let's go to the ring.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for your OVW Southern Tag Team Championships. Introducing first. Their challengers, the team of Brandon Espinosa and Cash Flo.
Cash Flo with a very good, savvy pick and a partner here, Josh.
Yeah, Brandon Espinosa is no stranger to the Davis Arena, and he's a very, very well-seasoned veteran.
They are your OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, the team of Maximus and Leonis Gunn, King's Ransom.
King's Ransom came in the door in OVW 6 months ago, one of the hottest prospects in tag team wrestling. And at the Saturday Night Special, Josh, they made good on that hype.
They finally made good on that hype. They finally made good on that promise to dethrone the War Kings of the Southern Tag titles.
Now King's Ransom have a couple of targets on their back as the champions, so a true test to see how great they are as a tag team, to see how long they can hold on.
And what a first title defense this is here against 6'4", 340 Cash Flo, a multi-time former OVW Southern Tag Team Champion and a tag team technician. here in Brandon Espinosa.
Yeah, tag team technician in Espinosa, but let's not take anything away from Cash Flo, a man who has held those tag team championships and was a very, very tough man to take down.
Oh, wait.
And already a mistake here by the champions. They took too long getting off their gear, taking those titles off, and you do not turn your back on your enemy.
Yeah, especially when your enemies are Cash Flo and Brandon Espinosa. Oh, God.
When King's Ransom managed to take down Espinosa, but Cash ain't moving.
Incredible athletes are Leonis and Maximus Khan. They are power, they are speed, they are agility, and they are the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions.
This match finally underway now as the ref restores a little bit of order, and Cash Flo just caught
Maximus starting things off here against Cash Flo, and what he's gonna wanna do here is stay away from the chop shop.
Oh, that he does. He needs to stay as far away from the hands of Cash Flo as he can possibly get.
If you are Leonis and Maximus Khan, Doc, you've been a Southern Tag Team Champion before. How does it change your mindset going into battle when you are the champion and not a challenger?
Well, you do have the champion's advantage in that the only way for Espinosa and Cash to win is by pinfall or submission. Or King's Ransom are not the kind of guys that are going to take a count out or a DQ to win the match.
I'm asking, does it feel a little bit different? Are there any more butterflies, nerves, anxiety, intensity when you're heading to the ring and the titles are around your waist or over your shoulder?
Come on.
Oh, absolutely. You have that responsibility. And you know everyone is watching, hoping to capitalize on your mistakes.
How about those chops from the Khans?
You know, King's Ransom on the other side of the ring hollering about chop shop, huh? Don't poke the bear, young men. Bad things happen.
Of course, Cash Flo known for his meat cleaver-like hands and chops that tear away at the flesh.
Cash Flo's chops can just cave your chest completely in. I've seen this man dent steel drums.
Hold on,
cover here.
Shoulders on the mat. Espinosa's in trouble, but he's out in one.
I've watched Cash chop steel oil drums, and that's no joke, and dent them in. That knee right to the back.
First time that we're seeing Espinosa and Cash Flo work together as a tag team, but it seems they are working well.
Well,
Here comes the career killer himself, Cash Flo.
Yeah, if you want to ask about the power of chops, just somebody get in contact with Sam Thompson, who lost his career at the last Saturday Night Special when he tried to step up again into the chop shop of Cash Flo.
I love watching Cash chop people. It makes me so happy.
It echoes throughout Davis Arena.
Yikes.
Like a 44 Magnum gunshot going off. And look at Espy. Espy with the assist.
And again, I got to say that I'm impressed with the tag team maneuvering of Brandon Espinosa and Cash Flo, and it seems to be getting under the skin of Leonis Khan on the outside of the ring.
Well, you've got two guys in there that have never met a rule that they didn't enjoy breaking. Two seasoned veterans, as we've said.
Even Cash's tags are hard.
Ouch.
Slingshots into the ring to the cannonball-like maneuver.
Go for the cover, Brandon. Go for the cover. I would have tried to capitalize on that one. As Espinosa now picks up Maximus.
Espinosa's giving him too much of a chance to recover here.
Interesting here how
And Leonis gets a tag.
I was saying that Cash and Espinosa had been making King's Ransom fight their fight, but Leonis Khan has quickened the pace here with the Southern Tag Team titles on the line.
Oh, Leonis challenging Cash Flo. Cash Flo's not one to back down from a challenge, though.
Referee trying to force Cash Flo back out of the ring here. As Leonis just takes the fight to Espinosa.
And I'll tell you what, the only reason Cash Flo's listening is he knows he has to.
Oh,
handful
of hair, powers down. Leonis Khan to the canvas, and 6'4", 340 is climbing the top rope here. If Cash Flo hits this leg drop,
oh Cash, no! Cash dropped right on his belt. Cash and prizes. Espy, why'd you do that?
He'll be singing high in the showers tonight for sure. There's the spear. And Leonis and Maximus.
That's how they won the titles.
There's the swanton into the cover. The leg is hooked, and the champions retain.
Your winners and still OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, King Ransom.
A successful first title defense for Leonis and Maximus Khan.
Yeah, successful title defense. But you know what? It was Espinosa that cost Cash Flo the Southern Tag titles.
Oh, the blame game here,
That was
Josh.
Espinosa's
Hey, cut
fault.
that music.
Uh-oh.
Wait, don't you dare go anywhere. You're gonna take that victory over this guy? Okay, I picked him. So what? Just because you pinned him don't mean you pinned me. How about you be exactly what you said you are and be a man and face me next week with a partner of my choice too.
He wants a different partner?
Good. You go home and see it's garbage. You go home and you think about it. Next week, my real partner will be here. You can kiss those tag team championships goodbye.
Will Cash be money next week with a new partner at his side? Who will it be? And what does it mean for King's Ransom?
Oh, I can't wait to see that one.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Ohio Valley Wrestling is a proud tag team partner with the Army National Guard to co-sponsor the NPC Kentucky Derby Festival Championships, teen and collegiate divisions. Look for the OVW booth at this fitness, figure, swimwear, and bodybuilding event Saturday, April 27th as we scout for prospective athletes. Join OVW April 27th for the NPC Derby Festival Championships at the Kentucky International Convention Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, OVW will run for the ropes this Friday night, April the 26th at Waterfront Park. Run the Kentucky Derby Festival and Grover's Festival. Meet and greet 5 o'clock, bell time 6 o'clock, and it's free to get in with a Pegasus pin. Come join us as we run for the ropes this Friday, April the 26th at Waterfront Park.
Gilbert, did they change the run sheet? The television title match.
So Tony Gunn and Justin Smooth don't think that I'm big enough to hang with them. They think that I'm not a heavyweight. They think that I'm too small. Well, I've got this to prove how good I am, Tony Gunn.
Makes a point.
So why don't you come out here and I'll show you how good I am, Tony?
Or why don't you just show us how good you are in your match? I mean, this isn't...
I tell you
we're
what,
scheduled for an interview right now. He's got a main event, say TV title defense.
Dimes has about the biggest heart of anybody on the OVW roster.
Well, I'd say so. He's got a lot of something if he's calling out Justin Smooth and the heavyweight champion, Tony Gunn.
Drive, will, determination, and sheer grit. That's the story of the young man from Southern Indiana and Dimes. But again, I got to question the move here, calling out the top of the heap
What,
here
you
at
don't think I'm big enough? You don't think I'm good enough?
Whoa.
Dimes, you called me out here. You got my attention. What do you want? Short change?
I think you know exactly what I want. I'm gonna take that heavyweight championship off of that shoulder, Tony.
Dimes, let me tell you a little story, kid. I know you're new at being a champion and all, but I, Shotgun Tony Gunn, I am a triple crown champion. I've had the tag titles, I've had that precious title, and I have this heavyweight title. And I'll tell you this, Dimes, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like you take this from me.
Wow, strong words out of Tony.
Triple crown, double crown, crown royal, I don't care. I can beat you, I can beat Smooth, I can beat Amon, I can beat anybody in the back.
He must be drinking a lot of Crown Royal if he's thinking he just beat everybody. But
Dimes full of confidence, and here comes the Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth, who still believes that he should be next in line for an OVW heavyweight title shot after the controversial ending that saw both his and Gunn's shoulders pinned to the mat at the Saturday night special.
Well, we never got a definitive answer, really, as to who was the
Hey. Turn that down. First of all, What? What? You shut up. Spell suck. Exactly. Exactly. How about both of you two shut your damn mouths?
Why don't you come in here and shut my mouth for me, Smooth? Why don't you come in here?
You shut up, okay? I'll address you when I feel like it. Hey, don't get disrespectful.
like a pit bull right now.
Don't get disrespectful, you know? Spell suck. I dare one of you to spell suck.
Disrespect for this crowd to Justin Smooth.
You know what? I'm in a pissed off mood.
How dare they?
I'll address you two just what I think of you, and I'll talk down to you like babies. Dimes, you should be appreciative of me because I'm allowing you to hold that championship. That's right, Dimes. You should thank me because when the time is right and when I feel like it, I ain't gonna. Hey, shut up when I'm talking.
You can't hang with me and you know it. You're 6
Dimes.
foot, whatever, 300 pounds. You can't hang with me.
I'm 235. I'm not 300 pounds. That's Cash Flo. Second of all, when the time is right, I'm gonna take that title from you, and it'll be like taking candy from a baby.
Tony, just like you took this title from me, huh? Just like you took this from me. What happened a few weeks ago, Smooth? You can't handle pressure, son.
Hey, Tony, you know
want to
what?
talk about pressure, Tony? You beat one man to win that championship. You beat him, you beat Abyss. I beat 5 men. Back to back to back to back to back.
True
Hey,
story.
how'd it feel beating all 5 men? But it's not about you right now. Tony, I want to tell you something, okay? Because you and I both know, have some respect when the Titan is talking. You and I both know that I think that you absolutely suck. You're a waste of space. And when the time is right, I'm going to be the OVW Heavyweight Champion.
No.
Hold up. I'm the champ. Let me talk. Let me tell you something.
I'm the champ too, Tony.
You need to listen to these people and just take some advice and just shut the hell up. Hey. And let some champions talk out here. Dimes.
This is between me and you, Tony.
You want to call me out? You want to say you beat people week in and week out? 5, 6 people, it doesn't matter. I beat Abyss. I beat Sami Callihan. I beat this jerk off right here. I sure as hell can take this little man.
You think you can take me? Well, why don't you take me in my match?
Hey, Tony, you know what?
Hey, shut up.
Hey, listen.
Why
I was
don't
in
you
the back. I was in the back, and I overheard this guy. Not only that he said he can beat you and take that title, but he actually said that he can satisfy your wife in more ways than you ever could.
Whoa!
And that's very disrespectful of him, Tony. That is very disrespectful, and you as a man need to do something about it.
Smooth. First off, shut the hell up. This isn't the 1990s anymore. That crap doesn't work.
You need to do something about this, and don't worry about me, because he's going to have your wife when I'm in here kicking your face in.
Hey, shut your mouth, Smooth. This isn't about his wife. This is about the championship, something you've never held.
So, whoa. Get back to me for a minute. Forget this guy. This guy has nothing. Tell you what, Dimes, you want to issue a challenge to me? You want to issue a challenge against the heavyweight champion?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll go talk to Dean Hill.
That's right.
I'll get that set up. But the thing is, the only way you're going to get a shot at this is if you beat everybody else in that gauntlet match. Then I'll come out and I'll give you your shot.
I can beat anybody, anywhere, anytime,
That's
including you, champ.
That's false. That's false.
Am I understanding this correctly?
That's false.
Has Gunn put his title on the line in the gauntlet tonight as well? No championship advantage?
But who's going to be? Is it going to be the heavyweight title, the TV title? I mean, who's going to walk out of here tonight with the belt?
Bottom line, we're going to see a title change hands tonight.
Wow.
Somebody's leaving with all the glory. Who's it going to be?
If a client comes to me and they've been a victim of domestic violence, that's not just a single event. That's a state that they are in. So we're going to address their immediate safety, but throughout that process, I'm dealing with a bullied client. We can't make child custody based on fear, especially when there's no longer something to be afraid of. When we've addressed the attacker and removed them from the situation, now we can make reasoned decisions, not fearful ones.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Welcome back into Davis Arena.
Introducing to the commentary table, your OVW Women's Champion, Cali Young.
There you see the OVW Women's Champion, but we've had a blockbuster announcement. Cali, good to see you. Go ahead and put on that headset. We've had a blockbuster announcement, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event. Dual gauntlet, TV champion, heavyweight champion, both in the main event. Only one can leave tonight with their title. Hey, and speaking of titles, glad to have you at the broadcast booth with us, champ.
Hi.
Hi, Cali.
Hi.
Introducing first, Hayley Shadows.
Hayley Shadows making her way out here, Gilbert. Now, let me ask you, Cali. You've studied the women's locker room, the women's roster here in OVW. We're seeing new faces show up each week, and some faces that are familiar. Hayley Shadows has been around a little bit more lately. Do you think she's a threat to your women's title?
Not at all. Why would she be?
Hey, Cali, I have to congratulate you. We know that you've been burning up the mat, wrestling all over the United States, just back from a tour in Vegas. Also seen some opportunities with Impact Wrestling.
Yes.
You are carrying the OVW banner proudly as our women's champion.
And her opponent, the 97-year-old wrestling extraordinaire, Thunderkitty.
While we have you here at ringside, what do you make of Thunderkitty?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, she is the 97-year-old wrestling sensation, Cali.
That's pretty old.
I mean, what more is there to figure out?
Is it elder abuse when you wrestle Thunderkitty? That's a legitimate question. I want to know. 97 years old.
We should probably find that out.
Gilbert, why don't you do some investigative reporting into that?
I am going to look into that.
Yeah, we should figure that out.
Cabinet for Health and Human Family Services. I'm going to be looking into this.
Well, regardless of whether or not it's elder abuse, Thunderkitty's in there to put a hurting on Hayley Shadows.
Hayley Shadows and Thunderkitty, femme fatale action with the OVW Women's Champion Cali here at ringside. Cali, tell me how you prepare for matches, how you scout talent.
Well, I don't really need to prepare because if they were any better than me, they would have the title, you know?
I mean, she makes a valid point there, Gilbert. She's a natural champion.
Head and arm takeover from Thunderkitty here. Thunderkitty, as of late, has had a bit of a secret admirer. We've been seeing gifts delivered during OVW television and on social media the last few weeks. Any idea who that may be?
It's you, Gilbert.
I can tell you that as a factual error. What about you? Do you know who might? Are they talking about this in the women's locker room, Cali? Who is the secret admirer of Thunderkitty's?
I love gifts.
I understand that.
Gifts are nice.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, back to the action in the ring. Thunderkitty in firm control of Hayley Shadows after that clothesline.
There's the Irish whip into the current turnbuckle now. Thunderkitty follows it up with a forearm and then snaps over with the suplex.
Goes for the cover here.
Leg is hooked, but Hayley Shadows is again out in one.
You know, I heard Thunderkitty taught George Hackenschmidt how to hook the outside leg.
I believe that.
That's factual.
I believe that.
Wow, you actually believe me for once?
I do. I mean, she tells stories about being around with Lou Thez. And Cali, you know, you're still young in your professional wrestling career. How do you prepare when you step into the ring with somebody like a Madison Rayne, who we recently saw you compete against, or somebody like a Thunderkitty, who's got 97 years of experience on you?
Harley Race style knee lift.
I think this is my era. So I know what I'm doing, Gilbert.
Thunderkitty turns it over into a Boston Crab here.
Oh, someone brought me flowers.
Wait a second.
Are we getting deliveries during matches now? Wait, Cali's confused. She thinks those flowers are for her, but the delivery man is clearly going toward Thunderkitty. Could it be just another one of those gifts from a secret admirer, Josh?
Well, I mean, it could be, but Cali doesn't know what to make of it.
Cali, well, she didn't want to make anything of it when she found out those flowers weren't for her, and Cali just saying, bye, and heading to the back.
How rude. Wait a second, roll up here, roll up!
Distraction, 1, 2,
What?
3, and upset City on Thunderkitty.
The undefeated streak's over.
Hayley Shadows.
Never turn your back on your opponent. Thunderkitty, 97 years, you thought she'd have learned.
I mean, she may have, but I think Thunderkitty's attention was on initially the response.
More OVW action after this. Wow.
Gilbert Coursey,
Ted McNailer.
backstage at OVW.
We have news.
Huge news.
Big news.
Monumental news.
He's coming.
Tommy Dreamer,
The innovator of violence.
hardcore icon.
Anarchy champion.
He'll defend his title
Next week
on OVW Television,
4400 Shepherdsville Road.
Louisville, Kentucky.
40218.
New start time,
6:30 doors.
7:30 bell time.
Be there.
Tommy Dreamer.
Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation is the official training and medical partner for Ohio Valley Wrestling. Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation is designed to help manage spine, hip, and knee pain both before and after surgery. Personal Fitness and Rehabilitation will ensure that you reach and maintain your lifestyle and fitness goals. Get back in the game of life. Call 502-875-4737 for an appointment now, or visit www.pfrhealth.com to learn more. Your life, your health, better.
It doesn't matter if you go out a day in your life. Within 4 to 6 weeks, we're gonna teach you how to weld.
Hi, my name is Barry Radcliffe. You might recognize me from such films as The Longest Ride or Dead 2. Now, as a successful actor, I have 2 planes, a supermodel wife, countless exotic cars, and a ton of cash. You might think, couldn't get any better than this, but you'd be wrong. For only $4.99, you can get OVW Wrestling Network.com. That's OVW Wrestling Network.com for only $4.99. Now, will your life be as good as this? No. Will it be better? Yes, and I guarantee that. That's not valid anywhere. OVW Wrestling Network.com is only $4.99. Tomorrow's yesterday is today. Prices so low, they're insane.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see OVW's public enemy number 1 and 2, Colton Cage and his girlfriend, Dani.
Well, we thought this feud between Dustin and Colton ended in the cage, but I guess it continues.
Yeah, the next chapter was written last week when it looks like the women got into the mix in all this. Dani and Lilly.
Yeah, Dani and Lilly at each other's throats last week after Colton Cage hopped up out of that wheelchair and told Dustin how he really felt about him.
Hey, and for a catch-up here, if you haven't been following us week to week on OVW Television, Dustin's now with Colton's ex, Colton's now with Dustin's ex, and it's a mess.
I'm just glad Colton's feeling better.
Tell you about the week that I have had. I've dealt with crazy before, but this is next level. You all saw last week when Colton and I came out here so innocently, wanting to spend some quality time with all of you, and then Lilly and Dustin come charging out here like a couple of barbarians and attack us when we have done absolutely nothing wrong, ever.
True story.
And it did not stop there. This entire week, Lilly has been blowing up my phone with text messages, with phone calls. She made up a fake email address and has been sending emails to herself pretending to be me.
Who would do that?
Who does that?
Crazy.
She's been circling our house with your kids. She put a tracking device on my car. She is crazy. She is a pathological liar. And she is a psycho slut.
Whoa. Can we say that on morning television?
I'm not sure. She just did.
Like it is.
Well, here come Dustin and Lilly. They've heard enough, and no doubt about it, the story that Dani's telling sounds crazy. I just don't know if it's true.
I don't know who you think you are, but how dare you stand out here and tell lies to everyone here? How dare you? I would never do anything like that, and I couldn't believe that. No, you don't slander my name like that. I am not psycho, and I would never do anything like that. No. You are a liar. Both of you are a con artist. You guys have been lying from day one. I've done nothing wrong to you ever. Ever. I dare you to say another lie about me. I freaking dare you, Dani.
Security, get ready.
Stop right there. Don't you take another step. Why? Tell me why I shouldn't freaking beat you up right now. You recognize this. It's called a restraining order. You are very familiar with these as you've had quite a few taken out on you, including one from your ex-husband, Colton Cage. Okay, that's a freaking lie. That's a freaking lie. And you know, I had a feeling, I had an inkling that you would do this and that you would break this restraining order of staying within 500 feet of me. You signed that right here. So you freaking went and got a restraining order because I'm that threatening? Okay. I took it upon myself to invite our wonderful friend, Officer Ken. Where are you at? Officer, there he is, right here.
Oh, this is deja vu, guys.
Wait, that's the same officer that arrested Dustin last time.
Do what he needs to do. I'm sure you recognize him. He's the one that took away your ugly boyfriend in handcuffs a few weeks ago. So do what you need to do.
Crazy.
And get her away from me.
She's lying. She's lying.
Dustin last
don't
month.
lie.
Lilly this month. Going to the slammer.
Well, you know, she's breaking a restraining order, Gil.
Dani took out a restraining order on Lilly.
This.
It's beautiful.
Hold on, the officer's asking to see the documentation.
You signed it. It's okay.
No reason not to trust Dani at all.
Okay, just take her away. Do what you need to do.
Well, the officer does need to see what judge signed the restraining order.
Yeah, there's something called trust but verify.
You see these all the time.
Legally in Kentucky, you have to have a judge's signature in order for it to be legal and valid.
It's fine. It's fine.
Told ya.
Apparently, it's not. It's not fine. Because Lily's getting unlocked by Officer Ken.
Wait a minute.
Those documents look trumped up and fake. And I think the lives have finally caught up to Colton Cage and Dani. Oh,
wait.
Look at what we got here, friends.
No. What's he doing? He didn't do anything.
Well, because, you know, lying to law enforcement is a crime.
Dani's about to go to jail.
By 3 to 5. I think they call it false swearing, and Dani is going to the big house.
Oh, this is not fair. This is not fair at all.
I think they call this justice.
No.
Dani is heading to the slammer. Talk about truth and consequences.
Oh, wow.
You have to assure them and protect them from the idea that they have to pick one. They have to be able to love both of their parents as much as they want to. What makes this really difficult is your spouse may not be sending that same message, and you have to do it anyway. That's what's important. Your children want to know what's going to happen to them. They have to know that they're loved, and they have to know that they're allowed to love both of their parents. And you have to hold that line, even if you're the only one doing it.
Brought to you by Lemmy Law. Need a lawyer? Get Lemmy at LemmyLaw.com. OVW and Lemmy Law, an unbeatable tactic.
Title match.
So Tony Gunn and Justin Smooth don't think that I'm big enough to hang with them. They think that I'm not a heavyweight. They think that I'm too small. Well, I've got this to prove how good I am, Tony Gunn.
Makes a point.
So why don't you come out here and I'll show you how good I am, Tony?
Or why don't you just show us how good you are in your match? I mean,
Dimes.
This is between me and you, Tony.
You want to call me out? You want to say you beat people week in and week out? 5, 6 people, it doesn't matter. I beat Abyss. I beat Sami Callihan. I beat this jerk off right here. I sure as hell can take this little man.
You think you can take me? Well, why don't you take me in my match?
Tell you what, Dimes. You want to issue a challenge to me? You want to issue a challenge against the heavyweight champion?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll go talk to Dean Hill.
That's right.
I'll get that set up. But the thing is, the only way you're going to get a shot at this is if you beat everybody else in that gauntlet match. Then I'll come out and I'll give you your shot.
I can beat anybody, anywhere, anytime,
That's
including you, champ.
Has Gunn put his title on the line in the gauntlet tonight as well? No championship advantage? Welcome back into Davis Arena. I hope that you're having a great Easter weekend. I know Dr. Ted brought his bunny to the desk. Never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. Doc, we're coming to E-Town this Saturday night.
That's right, at the National Guard Armory, 205 West Warfield Street, and I cannot wait. As always, E-Town is one of our greatest shows, and this one's going to be no different.
And just 6 nights later, it's time for Run for the Ropes, Doc, Josh, our big event at Waterfront Park, part of the Kentucky Derby Festival.
It's one of the best events we do all year. Gilbert, what's the address down there?
231 Witherspoon.
All you need is a Kentucky Derby Festival pin to get in.
Never miss your opportunity to see OVW action live. For the latest in OVW live action, log on to our website, ovwrestling.com.
Following is the gauntlet for the OVW Television Championship and the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Winner takes all. Introducing first.
Stakes could not be any higher in this week's gauntlet. Both the OVW Heavyweight title and TV title are on the line in our main event.
This one's for all the marbles, Gilbert.
Well, who's the
William Lutz.
William Lutz out here with his tag team partner Ashton Cove.
Imagine if William Lutz walks away as your new television and heavyweight champion.
I would be interested to hear the party in his head because Lutz has often got 50 different voices telling him what to do.
Well, you can listen to the voices in your head. Just make sure you don't talk back.
And his opponent, Brandon Wolf.
Brandon Wolf, no stranger to both Ashton Cove and William Lutz. If you've been following our OVW social media exclusives, you know there is a lot of friction between these three men.
Those exclusives brought to you by Game Exchange, posted each week on the OVW social media channels, Facebook and Twitter, both at OV Wrestling. Here, but if you have never seen Brandon Wolf, he is young, he is athletic, and he is quick and tenacious, Doc.
Absolutely, and Lutz and Cove learned that the hard way on last week's social media exclusive when Wolf picked up a win in a triple threat match.
Often a sudden flurry of offense that you'll see from, look at that! And there's the athleticism I'm talking about as a back body drop just turned into landing on his feet.
Well, look at Brandon Wolf now. He's got William Lutz's number. I'm sorry, the action's almost too fast to call coming out of this young man.
Here's the thing. It's a thrill to watch a superstar like Brandon Wolf, but to call his matches, I mean, it's a tongue twister just to keep up on this.
Look at this!
Quickness in the ring, but that time it is Lutz who is aided by his partner, Ashton Cove, on the outside of the ring. And again, you got to keep your eyes on the big picture here. In this gauntlet, both the heavyweight and television title are on the line. Could it be Lutz here, who's advancing? And it is.
Brandon Wolf has been eliminated. The next competitor.
Ashton Cove managed to snatch the ankles of Wolf and allowed Lutz to hit eat defeat, but we know that music, Gil.
It is the Trinidad Titan. That is the sound of the Trinidad Titan in Justin Smooth.
Oh, wow. It's not the Trinidad Titan. That's Drew Hernandez.
Drew Hernandez.
What is this about?
Well, I think Drew Hernandez thinks he deserves to be out here and in Smooth's spot.
Well, I mean, Smooth is right here behind him, and it looks like he's coming to the commentary table. Doc, if you don't mind, why don't you hop up and see if we can grab a word with Smooth, some kind of explanation.
I'm not going to argue with the Titan. What? He said he's keeping his eyes on the match. He wants to watch the competition.
You know, Smooth was kind of the, I guess,
three-point stance!
Master manipulator that instigated this dual gauntlet scenario with the television title and the heavyweight title on the line. But it's Drew Hernandez right now who's trying to capitalize on it.
Drew Hernandez calls that running shoulder tackle the Mayan Apocalypse, and it sit William Lutz down for a minute, but I think Hernandez took too much time jaw-jacking, Gilbert.
Well, Smooth looks like he's coming to the broadcast booth. Titan, if you could put that headset on so I can ask you this question. What's the deal with Drew Hernandez coming out in your spot here in the gauntlet?
You know what? He likes me so much that he wants to come out to my music. But I'm out here because I want a front row seat at watching Tony Gunn get his belt taken off him tonight by Dimes.
You were kind of the mastermind that, or the manipulator, I should say, that orchestrated both titles being on the line here in this gauntlet. Why wouldn't you be in this match?
Excuse me? What did you say? I didn't manipulate nothing. All right? In the back, I heard Dimes disrespect Tony Guns.
Pop-up powerbomb out of Hernandez!
And Drew Hernandez advances.
William Lutz has been eliminated. And the next competitor.
Smoothie, baby, let me ask you this. Drew Hernandez.
Hey, it's the Titan to you.
Excuse me, sir.
Well, here comes
the
Television
OVW Television Champion.
Here comes his 5 feet.
Dimes.
What a mountain Dimes has to climb here tonight. Both the television title and the OVW Heavyweight Championship on the line now here in this gauntlet match. No championship advantage, Josh.
No championship advantage whatsoever for either Dimes or Tony Gunn.
So pinfall, disqualification, countout, submission, whatever way there is a fall in this match, that's the person who advances. Both titles on the line, to only one will go all the glory.
Yeah, that's if you make it through all his opponents.
We're going to have a dual champion by the end of this thing.
Come on, Dimes. I think I got faith in you.
The heart, the will, the drive, the desire, the fortitude and grit in Dimes is the things that legends are made of.
Wait a second.
Are you kidding me, Gilbert? Are you kidding me? Dimes doesn't belong in this ring, much less holding that television champion.
Look, Smooth, I can understand you disagree with it, but the facts are what they are. This young man faces 5 guys each and every week and went from beginning in the gauntlet to become the television champion.
And what's going to happen when he faces me, huh?
Only time will tell, my friend. Only time will tell. But right now, it is Dimes who is facing Drew Hernandez and just trying to survive here, Josh.
That he
Come
is.
on, Drew, you can do better than that.
Just mauling Dimes in the corner. Those shoulders to the midsection driving all the air out of it.
This is exactly what I mean. Come on, Dimes, I got faith in you.
You know, and that's the thing, Justin. It would make sense for you to be pulling for Dimes. If he manages to win and get both belts, I mean, look at the size difference between the two of you. You need him alive.
Hey, it would be a walk in the park, Josh.
Dimes looked like he was going to go for the Rana, but Drew Hernandez just too much strength, too much mass.
Changemaker!
Look at that bait and switch. If that wasn't a strategy, then I don't know what is. Into the cover, and Dimes advances with his title on the line.
Drew Hernandez has been eliminated.
I got faith.
And the next competitor.
What's funny, you mentioned faith.
Amon.
As Amon makes his way to the ring. And Amon has not forgotten what happened in the gauntlet last week. Smooth, it was you who almost, interfered on Dimes' behalf and caused that disqualification that allowed him to retain his title.
Hey, you know what? Somebody was in need of some boot love, and I decided to kick that demon right in his face.
So is your whole MO here that you want Dimes to be champion until you can take the title off him?
Absolutely. Absolutely, and that's my plan. As soon as he beats Tony, because Tony's very, very easy to beat, I think Dimes is talented. I am going to take both titles off of him.
Senton from the top, the television champion is rallying, and we got to take a timeout. Who's leaving with all the glory tonight?
Ohio Valley Wrestling is a proud tag team partner with the Army National Guard to co-sponsor the NPC Kentucky Derby Festival Championships, teen and collegiate divisions. Look for the OVW booth at this fitness, figure, swimwear, and bodybuilding event Saturday, April 27th as we scout for prospective athletes. Join OVW April 27th for the NPC Derby Festival Championships at the Kentucky International Convention Center.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
You're back here in Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky. This a gauntlet match with both the OVW Television title and Heavyweight title on the line. One title will change hands tonight, at least. And I want to go back and show you some action during the break. It was Dimes who was pressing, but right there, he tweaked his knee, and ever since, well, there you see, the demon has been all over it, Josh.
Well, Amon's been targeting that knee, and that's smart by Amon, because with an injured knee, Dimes won't have enough thrust, enough push-off to get that springboard for the changemaker.
We are joined in the broadcast booth by the Trinidad Titan, Justin Smooth. And Justin, it was you were the mastermind who kind of created this situation where both Tony Gunn and Dimes titles will be on the line in the gauntlet match tonight.
Absolutely. And I have faith and I believe that Dimes is going to take that championship off Tony.
We shall see. You know, Dimes came out here with, well, really a bit of grit. I saw him in back earlier. He said he was tired of being treated like a punk by you, Justin Smooth, and Tony Gunn.
Absolutely. He does not belong in the same ring as me and Tony Gunn, and I don't like Tony.
See, that's what I was talking about.
You called it. You called it, Josh. So much damage here, and Dimes' television title may be slipping away as Amon.
Come on, Dimes!
Amon goes for STH straight to hell. Satan's favorite sinner connects and is advancing now. Well, the referee stopped the count, and what he didn't see was Smooth, who's now hiding on the outside of the ring. And what is this about, Josh?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what type of psychological game it is that Justin Smooth's playing right now.
That is the second time that Smooth has come to the aid of Dimes. And does it go back to, as Amon goes back into the cover, but those precious seconds were enough for Dimes to get his wits back about him. But does it go back to what Smooth said when he talked about wanting to take the title away from Dimes? Personally.
Changemaker! Out of nowhere!
Dimes connects again and advances.
Amon has been eliminated.
This is the final round. This is the final round of the gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. And that sets up champion versus champion.
Your OVW Heavyweight Champion, Tony Gunn.
One of these two men will lose their title tonight.
Gunn immediately on the offensive.
The other man's going to walk away with 2 championships around their waist.
Who's going to leave with all the glory and etch their place in rarefied air as both the television and heavyweight champion here in OVW? Opportunity of a lifetime here for Dimes.
I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's held both
Who's
at the same time.
Gunn's shoulders on the mat, but he can only find 2.
A straight kick right to the jaw of Dimes. And look at Justin Smooth cheerleading Dimes on the outside. Gilbert, I think you're right. I think Smooth wants Dimes to win because he sees Dimes as an easier target to take a belt away from.
Look at this stretch. Look at him. The body is not supposed to torque like that.
And Gunn just picked him up like he was a play toy.
All the weight in Dimes' body on that knee joint every time Gunn wrenches back.
Is Gunn gonna tap here? Will he tap and turn over his television title here to Tony Gunn? And this is such a vulnerable position because the size differential, the strength differential. Tony Gunn literally can do whatever he wants with Dimes here.
I think if Dimes wants to walk normally as an old man, he better tap out.
Talk about adding insult to injury here, Josh.
Well, even if Dimes doesn't tap out in this situation, Tony loves to use that YTO that variation of the clover leaf, that elevated clover leaf.
But Dimes, again, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, this kid just has heart. He has guts, and it's on display right now as the champion, Tony Gunn's in trouble.
Well, heart and guts ain't going to do much for you with a ruptured MCL or PCL, right, Doc?
That's very true. I mean, like I said, Dimes might not even be walking right after this, much less defend the championships.
Dine set up for the ride in off the ropes. He's going for the change maker, but he can't get the spring, and he's slow to fire. Oh! And Gunn is quick to capitalize.
Gunn with a German suplex, almost to like Tom's way, nothing.
Talk about a whiplash effect, Doc.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the landing on the upper back and neck, getting thrown around.
Those German suplexes just folding Dimes like an accordion.
Tony throwing Dimes through the air with the greatest of ease like a circus strongman.
It's time for the kill shot. He's defended and won that championship many times. And Smooth hops up on the apron.
Smooth interfering in this match and causing a bit of a distraction here, and that's really creating a window of opportunity for Dimes.
Smooth saying to Tony, you'll kill him if you hit him with the kill shot.
Smooth was trying to...
Smooth tried to get involved. Tony just takes his head off.
Down, Smooth.
Dimes with a kick to the midsection. Looks like he's trying to set Tony up for something here.
What could it be?
Goes for the cutter.
Dimes looking to hit the change maker. Tony goes for the kill shot.
And Dimes fires back with a right. And another one here. The champion set up for the ride.
So much at stake.
First off the ropes.
Goes for that change maker.
Change maker. There it is. Into the cover. Dimes. Oh my. 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. We've got a new champion. We've got a new champion. My God, we've got a new champion. Dimes. Dimes is the OVW Heavyweight Champion. There is shock in Davis Arena. There is shock in Davis Arena.
Your winner, and still OVW Television Champion, and new Heavyweight Champion, Dimes.
It is $1 million moment for New Albany's greatest son. Shock and disbelief in Davis Arena as Dimes is the new OVW Heavyweight Champion.
Tony Gunn is living.
What a moment for Dimes. He just got the biggest payday of his life.
History has just been made.
We've got a new champ. Do you doubt the heart, the will, the drive, the grit, the desire, all the intangibles? It came together now at just the right time. The moment of this young man's life. Dimes, your OVW Heavyweight and Television Champion.
I can't believe it.
You're not the only one.